asshole. You don't see me trying to back out? I've got the right of way. I'm in the parking spot. Like, you dick face. What is wrong with people? They just live in their own little worlds. Own little world. I'm in my own little world. I have zero awareness in my own little world. You drive a huge, big-ass black truck, but I'm just going to ignore you because I live in my own little world. Part of the reason I have a truck, it's a defense mechanism, you know. I'm safe. I'm safe in my truck, in my own little world. So I'm in this diner. I got breakfast. We're going to eat. I'm going to the laundromat so we can do two things at once because that's how I operate. I always have to be doing two things at once because there's not enough time in a day. So I'm in this restaurant and there's this little old man who's eating a bacon, egg, and cheese Sammy. He had his sandwich, had his coffee. He's enjoying life. And I'm getting my breakfast. And I couldn't help but notice that he had literally left the waitress $1. I don't care that your sandwich costs $7, $3, however much it was. I don't care. When you're going out, it's just wrong. Like, it's so wrong to go out to eat and not tip your waitress at least $2 or $3. Like, I don't care. Listen, here's the thing. If your meal, tip her $2 or $3, honey. It's ethically speaking, it's just wrong. I don't care that you're 62 and that's how they used to tip back in the 40s. But, like, you can't, you know, it's just wrong. I don't even know how to put it into words because it's so wrong. It's absolutely your responsibility to tip and take care of your waitress that is taking care of you. So sick of this phone. I worked before the 2008 recession, so you could make $3,000 or $4,000 a month working fast food. You absolutely could. Every car that would come through would tip you $5. Every car. You'd leave out with $200 in your pocket on a Monday. Working at Sonic. Poor girls down there working at the damn diner. They ain't damn ever made a real paycheck. Because they don't make an hourly wage. You don't make anything. You make $2.15 an hour, and you don't even make that because they take that to pay taxes on the cash that you've made in tips. They might make $40 a day working down there. $40 a day. Running around, busting your ass. Like, it's just wrong. It's so wrong. Let's eat. It's so wrong. If you're going out to eat, you need to, I don't care if your meal was only $2. You need to at least pay your waitress at least $2, $3. Like, if you are sitting down and getting waited on hand and foot, I'll never understand it, you know? And I recognize that when I get older one day, that the economy is going to change, you know? And so I'll prepare for that to spend money as such. I would never go into a place of business and leave my waitress $1. You need to go to jail. Like, seriously, you don't deserve to be eating out. You don't deserve to be eating out. You're not responsible enough to be eating out. $1? It took her 20 to get here in gas. I'll never understand it. But that tells you a lot about a person. It really does. It tells you a lot about a person. I got takeout. And I still tipped them $2.88. I had a $10 bill. Oh my God, that biscuit. I was going to make tacos, but now that I see this biscuit, y'all, that is a handmade Deliciono. Oh my God, it's going to be so good. I was going to make breakfast tacos, but since I have a biscuit, we'll skip that. Jelly. I wonder if he's always been like that. It's so sad. I mean, it's super messed up. I'm glad he was by himself and not with people, because that would have pissed me off more. I almost said, do you not realize it's 2024? But I didn't. I was good. I kept my mouth shut and minded my business. I almost did, though. Y'all, it's so hard for me. Because, you know, maybe somebody has just never told him about himself. Maybe somebody has just not told him, hey, this is wrong. You know what I mean? But it absolutely is wrong. I can't think of anything worse when it comes to food service than that. So wrong. Grits. I want to try the biscuit. He looks a little sad, but it's okay. It's homemade. That's a homemade biscuit. Fork. Alright. I gotta move all this. My bacon is a little chewy. It's okay. Like, too crunchy. That's what I mean. Eggs over easy. It's got the yellow. We need hot sauce. And I'm poor. You know what I mean? Like, if I can do that when I'm poor, you can do that when you're rich. I just don't understand people. I know one thing. If you're going in somewhere and you're getting food, you're sitting down and you're eating. And every time you go in there, the waitresses are disrespectful and don't wait on you, it's probably because you don't tip. That still falls under your own fault, because it's your responsibility to tip and take care of your waitress that is taking care of you. It's a whole different story if she ain't worth a damn. But them girls were in there busting their asses this morning. I like mine floppy. This is a little crunchy. It's okay. It's good. I guess I could have been specific, but ouch. I'm gonna try some of these grits. Hot. And need sugar and salt. The biscuit is good. It's just a lot, you know? I just wanted the eggs and the grits and the protein, the bacon, but it's okay. I'm putting jelly in my grits. I usually put sugar in them, but it's okay. I can see who's cheap when they order food in restaurants. They're taking it personal. You can always tell a person's like guilty conscience. We do. Unfortunately, that's a great question. That is a great question, Alan. So the way that it works is technically yes. However, no. So the way that it works is they pay them $2 an hour. Waitresses, bartenders, wait staff, $2 an hour. And then they never get that money. The government takes that money to go towards taxes on the cash tips that they make. However, they're not making enough to even barely put gas in the car and get back to work the next day. Waitresses and bartenders have took a huge economic hit during this recession. People don't have money to go out and tip their waitress and go out drinking and partying and going out and drinking beer, watching a sports game, and then eating dinner. People don't have the money to do that. 80% of upwards of 80% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. The first people that are going to feel that economically is the service industry. Waitresses and bartenders do not make money like they did before COVID. Most of the ones I know are making less than $2,000 a month. So less than $500 a week, working over 40 hours a week. I spend $2,000 a month in gas. And that's usually looking for work. Waste of damn time. But, yeah, they do make a minimum wage, but they never receive it. So it would even out, if you're working 40 hours a week, it would even out to an $80 check. The government takes that. You never see that. I've worked in the service industry for over 15 years, and I've never received a check from my minimum wage. Ever. You just expect not to see that check. The company you work for never writes you a check for that $80. Where's SW? Seattle, Washington? Yeah. I don't know where SW is. Yeah, and here's the thing. Most people don't even realize this until a waitress or a bartender comes forward and tells them. Most people are under the impression that bartenders, waitresses, and waitstaff, that they make money. It is not true. I don't know where these lies come from, but it is not true. They're struggling just like everybody else. And then this guy, I was ordering this food. This little old man leaves his waitress $1. It was so hard for me not to say something. I didn't, though. I didn't say anything. I minded my business. So this other egg is a little overdone, but it's probably because it's been sitting in the damn tray getting hot. It's okay. It's still delicious. I do like them runny. It's over medium. I like them scrambled too. I like eggs just about any way you can make them. Poached. I love me a poached egg. Like eggs Benedict. Oh my God. It's one of my favorite meals ever. There used to be this little spot in Charlotte that I would order out from that had that. It was so good. So the only money that waitresses and bartenders make typically is from the customers, the tips that they make. That's where their money comes from. That sure as hell does not come from their hourly rate of $2. However, nowadays, there are bars and restaurants, owners, since the economy has gotten so bad. In my opinion, we're in the middle of a recession. I think that people are they're not really going to say this till probably 2025. That's my prediction, is that they'll say, oh yeah, we've been living in a recession. But in my opinion, we're in a recession. They don't want to admit it because it looks bad. So I get it. But the bars and restaurants, they're now starting to give waitresses and bartenders a base pay. So like the last place that I worked at, they paid me $7 an hour plus tips. So that does help if you can find a bar or grill or wherever. And if you're a bartender, you need to be asking for a base pay off the rip now, because most places will give you a base pay. That's a new thing that started in the past, I would say 2 years. Typically, you would only make $2.15 an hour, but never get it. This tiger sauce is so good on everything. I worked at one bar in Florida where he paid me $50 a day, and then I made tips. I ran that place as the general manager for almost a year. I wanted a raise. He wouldn't give me a raise. I quit. I was a general manager making $50 a day. People will use you up and spit you out, honey, if you let them. I ran that place by myself. No other bartenders, no other help. I did everything by myself. $500 a week is not too much to ask. Grits and jelly, one of my favorite. Ooh, let's put some bacon on it too. I'm telling y'all, put some jelly in your grits. It's so good. That was the best bite yet. Also, I had to quit because my AC broke and I was living out of my car in Florida. And I was about to die every day. Not even an exaggeration. Heat index, 120 damn degrees. In the middle of the Jacksonville heat. I'm not home here. So I just came home. I refused to sleep with my abuser. And that's what started this war. I will never go back to handing my body to people who want to abuse me. Ever. The next person I sleep with will be my husband. Who will never, who wouldn't even dream of treating me like most people have treated me. I just remembered. Now, they also have tip sharing. That is a red flag. If you go, God, the liquor store is bumping, y'all. Look at the liquor store. Ain't it Sunday? What's they doing? They must be having a meeting. Liquor store is closed on Sundays. Excuse me. Also, if you go to a restaurant and they're talking about y'all share tips, girl, run. Run. Not only is that not legal, it's illegal. So first of all, the way that it works is if you're working for an employer and they tell you that you have to share tips, that is not right. That is a bold-faced lie. You are working for yourself. You are an employee, which is why they pay you $2.15 an hour. But at the same time, the tips that you are making is tips that you are expected to live off of. So when it comes to tip sharing, that's not only not fair, but you could potentially sue your employer over that. If they are saying that you have to share tips. That's this new COVID scam. That's something that popped up since COVID. I have never, in 15 years of working in the food industry, had to share tips with other bartenders. They do that because here's the thing, let me tell you. I've personally experienced this. You'll go into a bar and you'll have one of the bartenders that work their ass off. Every time their foot hits the ground, they are turning in a different direction to go help and run to somebody else to help them. And then you have a bartender that wants to sit at the bar and not do anything. The girl that's busting her ass is going to make 10 times more money than the girl that's not. Why not just fire the girl that's not working? Oh, that's right, because it's the owner's daughter. Because it's the owner's second cousin from, it's crazy. First of all, you're never supposed to mix family and business together. It's not good. Quickest way to file for bankruptcy is to hire all of your best friends. See how quick your business goes under. It's not a good idea. But in my experience, I've worked at places where girls didn't know how to work. They didn't know how to bartend. I worked at one place. They told me to just make the drink the same color as the picture on the internet. I said, what you mean? They're like, yeah, don't worry about what goes in it. Just make sure it looks the same color as a sex on the beach, or the same color as a LIT, or the same color as a blue motorcycle. Nobody knew how to bartend. It's crazy, but it happens a lot. What they'll do, though, is you got Jessica over here that busts her ass, and then you got Chelsea that don't never work, but Chelsea is for some reason appreciated by this company so much. And so Jessica has to give half of her tips over to Chelsea because Chelsea don't work. Chelsea ain't a hustler. Chelsea just sits at the bar and runs her mouth and drinks on the job. It's highly illegal. You need to talk to an employment lawyer if you're having to share tips because it's not fair. And I've started to see this at a lot of restaurants nowadays. It's so fucked up. And typically, more often than not, I'm the only one busting my ass in these places. So that was really good. 2 eggs, bacon. I'm not eating that biscuit. If I eat that biscuit, I'm going to turn into a biscuit. So they usually have the fairy godmother. Yeah, you'll start looking like that. You eat too many of them. Let's get this laundry. I am going to save this in case I want that bacon and biscuit later. And some of the grits. I will eat it cold. I don't care. Damn, for damn $10, I better turn it into 2 meals. Oh, I was going to shove it on some tacos, but hell, that was more than enough to fill me up. All right, let's get all this stuff out. We got to start with the mattress. I got to get that mattress thing off because I like to wash my sheets 2 or 3 times a day. I mean, a week. I'm going to hop back there. I'm just trying to get my seat up. Oh. It sure does feel nice to have it clean in here. We'll see how long it lasts. Usually about a day or 2. Seriously. Anything that's dirty, I'm going to pull out to wash. I've got tons of stuff in this book bag. Socks. Hey, there's the other sock. I was missing that. Put this up front. Dirty clothes, dirty clothes. Dirty clothes. Dirty clothes. I literally saw that sock. Where did it go? Ouch! I just cut my hand open. Ow, that freaking hurt. Why am I always getting hurt? It's that yellow container, man. That thing's done cut me like 3 times. Why do they make them so sharp? What was that? Oh. This container. They made... One time I stuck my finger in there by accident and it cut my finger 2 different ways. Then I just... It didn't... I'm not bleeding. But it, like, scratched my skin, dude. That shit's sharp. Damn. It did cut me, but it didn't. It scratched from here all the way down. I was trying to find a sock that I know I stuffed down here yesterday. Oh, fuck it. Freak it. Clean pillow. We just washed this the other day. I've been sleeping better with 2 pillows now. I'm going to take this one out too. We're going to wash both of these silk pillowcases so that they're better for your face and skin and hair, by the way. I'm going to wash my favorite sweater. I'm checking the pockets. I'm going to wash this. Oh. Come on, man. I'm also going to take my window cover down and wash those. Let me crank this up. Window cover. Ouch. Hit my head. Alright. Blanket. all this is going. Where's it? Ow! I just punched myself in the face. That hurt. Where is the towel? Oh! Alright. Pants, and that's everything. All right, I'm gonna get quarters. We need quarters. Y'all see how many quarters I use every week? I go through a bunch of them, don't I? We need $2 to start the washer. 1, 2. I'm gonna take $2.50 in case some of the quarters won't work. Sometimes they won't. If they're old and raggedy, they won't work at all. They won't. I don't know. It doesn't read them for some reason. Ugh. Shit's falling. Oh my God, y'all know what I just realized? I ain't got no laundry detergent. Something is eating my leg. Yo, something just bit the shit out of me. Damn skeeters. I'm gonna have to buy laundry detergent. Fuck. Gotta find money. I think all I got left is a $100 bill. And that's for my phone tomorrow. I gotta find... Oh, I got it. I'll just get $5 in ones so I can get laundry detergent. All right, quarters. Oh, crap. I need this, and this. Oh. Damn it. Truck looks clean. Looks a lot better. That's all I wanted, was it to just look clean. I didn't want it to be perfect. Damn it. I'm dropping shit. Hold on. Dropped my pants. Stepped on them. Something is eating me up. I think it's mosquitoes from out there, y'all. Oh my God. Look. It bit me. There's one on the back of my thigh too, y'all. It ate me up. Oh my God. One bit me there. Damn it. Ouch. Oh, I just realized, y'all, they ain't got no damn detergent. We're gonna have to go get shampoo. Them things ain't no joke. All right, let's go. There is. Big old piece of shit. Did you hear it? It went riding by. Hate those cars. I'd feel like a nuisance. I forgot to get pull out my car. My legs ate up. They bit me like 6 different times, y'all. There's like 2 on my right leg and like 4 on my left leg. They usually don't eat me up like that. I ain't never had that happen. Yes, I'm using shampoo because I forgot and we got other stuff to do today, and this will work just as well. Smells really good too. The stuff really ain't dirty. It's just that one towel is disgusting from where I wiped the truck down. Starting to suds. We ain't striving for perfection. This kid is getting on my nerves. It's like the 5th time and I've seen that damn annoying name. And like, what did I say? If you lie, I'm blocking you. Stop lying. God, some of y'all are just little bold-faced liars, ain't you? You ain't supposed to do that. Oh, half a dead butterfly. So it ain't perfect, but it's good enough. It's washing. It ain't perfect, but it could be worse. All right. I thought I had a bottle of stuff. And I had like 3 of them. Yeah, hey Emily. The laundromat's here. There's only 2 other people in there. It's a smaller one. Super smaller one. Yeah, I got felony charges because of people like you. Real story. Real talk. Real talk. 100%. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Labor Day. No, not because of you. No, never mind. I was talking about that stupid kid. All right. Get all this cleaned up. I cleaned out this basket yesterday because it was a wreck. So I finally got some of it cleaned out. This oatmeal, you got to be careful. It'll spill. I wish I had a hot water thingy-madoodle so that I could... What is that? Chocolate. So I could make hot tea. Forks and spoons. Because I always need that to eat with. I can't never find one. It's getting so hot now. And then you have people like that. Tipping is absolutely your responsibility if you were eating out. And if you're not tipping and you're leaving $1, that makes you a shitty person. It does. I don't make the rules. Waitresses and servers don't make money. They're barely making it. To go in and leave $1 for somebody, that's so messed up. Like, tell me that you've never been through shit without telling me you've never been through shit. You don't even know basic, respect. It's absolutely your responsibility to leave more than a $2 tip. I mean, it's crazy. And he left $1. Y'all, it was so hard for me not to say, sir, what the fuck? But I didn't. I minded my business. I wanted to be like, are you for real right now? Do you not realize it's 2024? You not realize that, damn, a gallon of gas is an arm and a leg? But you can always tell the people that actually have bills and the people that don't, because people that have bills, they would tip properly. You know what I mean? People that don't, they're not going to tip. They don't know. They've never had to. I need to take this off and clean it again. That's chocolate. But also, it just starts to accumulate. I'm just spraying this down. I don't know why this is not coming out. Like, some high schooler that goes into a restaurant, they're not going to know. They don't, they're on mom and daddy's dime, so they don't understand that waitresses only make what tips they make. You know what I mean? But I'm talking about ethically when it comes to being a good person. If you are not tipping your waitress, then that makes you a human pile of feces. I don't make the rules. And by tipping, I mean, $5, $10, $15, $20. Like, absolutely. When you're going in as a family of 4 and she is taking care of you and your 2 brats and your wife, that's at least a $20 tip. At least. But see, this is the problem. People don't realize that. That's why I'm talking about it. They don't make minimum wage. That's the problem. They don't make minimum wage. They don't even make $2 an hour anymore. They never see that money. That's why I'm talking about it. Because people don't realize that the only money that waitresses and bartenders make is the money that you hand to them. That's it. Whatever tip you left them, that's all she made. That's it. That's all she made. That's all she made. Hell, I never even got my tips. They stole them from me at the last job I was at. That's why I got a lawsuit against them. That, amongst many other things. That's the new scam. That's the new scam restaurant. No, it's not. That's all waitressing positions. That is all bars, grills, restaurants. They do not make a base pay unless they were hired with a base pay. Ruby Tuesdays, Applebee's. Start naming some restaurants. They don't make anything but what the tips that they make. State law is $2.15 an hour. However, they never receive that $80 check for their 40 hours because the government takes it. So the only thing that they end up making is the tips that came from patrons, tables that they waited. It's always been this way. Always. I started waiting tables in 2005, 6. I think it was 2005. Sonic paid you $7 an hour plus tips. That's different. If you go to some little mom and pop's bar, they're only paying that girl $2.15 an hour, and then she never even gets that. She never gets the $2.15 an hour. She never gets it. This is all bars, all restaurants. Applebee's. What's that wing place? The wing. What's the wing place? Buffalo Wild Wings. They make $2.15 an hour, but they never receive that $2.15 an hour. The only money that they make is the tips. That's it. It's so infuriating trying to explain this to people because I thought that it was common knowledge. But, you know, this is why we're talking about it. I mean, seriously, though, I'm trying to think of other places. Mexican restaurants, when you're going in there, you can best believe that they're only paying them $2.15 an hour, and those girls never see that check for $80. So if they're working a full 40, that would be an $80 check. You never even see that. And who can live off of $80 anyways? Like, even if they did get the $80 check, it would be worthless. Oh, thanks. I can fill up my gas tank one time. You know what I mean? Like, it would help, but they never see that money. The government takes that money. That's why Donald Trump is saying that there will be no taxes on service industry positions. That's why he's trying to fix this, because it is a huge problem. Our service industry is what we rely on when we're going out to eat, you know, and these people are not being paid. They haven't been. Back in the day before this recession started, you could get a job bartending and make $500 to $1,000 a week. That is now impossible because people do not have money to go out to eat as like they were before. So they go out to eat, they keep it very cheap, and they tip their server. They're not staying and drinking and hanging out. And back in the day before COVID, you would have groups of people that would come into your bar. They would watch a game, drink a beer, drink a bunch of beers, eat, maybe stay and drink some more. People are not doing that like they used to. I used to have people that would come into my bar and stay the whole day drinking and eating. People don't have it anymore. Now you have them come in, say a wife and a husband. You know, they're meticulously looking over the menu to see, you know, the prices because they don't want it to be super expensive while they're eating there. They don't want their bill to be $100, and it will be for 2 people nowadays. I will say that for the most part, most of the places that I've worked, people tip me well, but you do get 1 or 2 old men that come in there that were born in the 1940s, and they still think that $1 is ample as a tip. It is not. It's not okay. If you don't have $2 or $3 or $5 to give your waitress, you probably don't need to be eating out. I am homeless on my last fucking $30, and I still managed to give them a $2.88 tip on a takeout order. By law, the only thing an employer has to pay someone is $2.15 an hour. And that employer actually never even has to give that to the employee by law. he can take that check to go towards taxes. It's really messed up. Most people don't realize that they don't make shit. People ask me why I don't have a bartending position somewhere. This is why. Everywhere that I have talked to does tip sharing. Not only is that morally wrong, but it's highly illegal. So, you know, I wish I could leave a $20 tip. So I don't have a kitchen to cook in, so how else would I eat? Rocket science teacher over here. Some people are really that dumb, ain't they? He says, since you're homeless, you shouldn't eat out. Lord! Nero! Oh, sorry. And that's your choice. I'm not saying that you need to tip on takeout food. I'm saying I tipped her because I noticed that her customers were not tipping her. It's pathetic. They should have never been in there sitting down eating if they were not going to take care of their waitress. How dare you to go into a place of business and tip a waitress $1? Tell me that you are cheap without telling me that you are cheap. And not only are you cheap, but you're inconsiderate of other people's position. It is absolutely ethically wrong to go into a place of business, have someone bust their ass hand and foot waiting on you, and then to leave them $1. Like, I would be fired. I would be fired. It's so wrong. So wrong. You don't deserve to eat out behaving like that. And then these poor women got youngins trying to raise their children off of $40 a day because Kevin over here was born in 1942 and does not realize that as the economy, as the years go on, things get more expensive. It really infuriated me to see that, and I felt so bad for the woman in there working. I've been out to eat with some of my elderly family back in the day when they were still alive, and they would do that. And I would swoop in with a 5 or a 10, like, here you go, I'm so sorry. He doesn't realize what he does. He doesn't know any better. He still thinks that we're living in the 1940s and that $1 is a sufficient tip. And it's not. It's not by any means. You know, and I know that they say like 15% is like what you're supposed to do nowadays. But yeah, I mean, even if it's 10%, that's much better than $1. It's really crazy. You know, most people would think that that waitress over there is making a base pay, so she's gonna see a check every week, and she's going home with cash in her hands. That's not the case. That is not the case, and I don't know too many places that do that. It's very rare nowadays. I mean, a lot more bars are giving people a base pay because the tips are not sufficient like they used to be. But when it comes to corporations like TGI Fridays, Buffalo Wild Wings, they pay $2.15 an hour. You never even get that check. The only money that you're making is the tips that you're leaving with every day. And when Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, they don't have money to go out and sit down and eat like they used to. They don't. Go anywhere on a Friday night. Go check out your local Buffalo Wild Wings at 11 o'clock at night. They're dead. They're dead. There's nobody in there eating. There's nobody in there drinking. They're dead. People don't have the money to be going out at all. There was another company that I was about to tell y'all that had a bunch of layoffs, and I can't remember. It was pretty huge. It was pretty huge. I'm trying to think. I don't know. It's a huge one too, and it spans across multiple states. Tons of people are going to be out of business. I'll have to find it. It's probably on my computer. There's more companies laying off than hiring by far. Also, I saw another thing. Oh my God, you guys, y'all got to go find Nick. What's his name? Nick. He flew out to Springfield, Ohio. Y'all, I'm going to have snippets coming, and you'll be able to like see, if you want to go watch the whole video from the residents of Springfield, then you can. That video had 1 million views in 2 days, less than 2 days. So this guy named Nick, who has a channel, it is politically driven. He flew out to Springfield, Ohio to talk to the residents of Springfield to figure out what is going on with these immigration problems. And sure enough, there's residents talking about how the government is giving immigrants in Ohio large sums of money. There are people in Ohio saying that they work at grocery stores, and when the receipts come out of the printer, when the person who's buying groceries gets their receipt, it will have anywhere from thousands of dollars upwards of $20,000 in EBT food and EBT cash. We're going to talk about this, but probably later this week. But if y'all know who I'm talking about, please drop his name. He's so awesome. All the children I'm blocking. You're not supposed to be in here. If you're asking dumb questions, I'm blocking. Yes, they are eating pets. That's the point. They're absolutely eating pets, killing them. A lot of them are used for animal sacrifices. Apparently, there's been neighbors who have had issues with issues with their pets going missing, and they found out that not only are they being eaten, but some of them were sacrificed. This chat's getting on my nerves today. I'm just gonna cut it off. Shelly, I understand. You know, y'all, yes, there are absolutely labor laws that says that there are minimum wage requirements. However, this is one of those things where it went on for so long, you don't realize that the system is actually built against you until you experience the system. Yes, they only have to pay them $2.15 an hour, but because they make cash tips, they are legally allowed to take that $80 a week if they're working 40 hours, and they're allowed to use that and say, oh, we're going to cover it. This is for taxes. We're going to use this $80 check. Shelly worked 40 hours. That's $80. We're going to use that check for taxes to pay on the cash tips. Here's the thing, though. I understand everybody's got to pay their taxes. However, that waitress is only making $250 a week. She making $250 a week, and the $80 absolutely could have pushed her over $300. But how much money is that for somebody who's actually busting their ass? Like, I don't know what type of places you eat at. I just know how I work. And typically, I'm doing 5 or 6 different people's jobs when I'm working in a restaurant. I'm doing the cook's job. I'm doing the busboy's job. I'm doing the manager's job. Like, seriously, every time I get hired somewhere, instead of paying me $40,000 a year, they want to pay me $2.15 an hour, give me manager duties, but not pay me that. Like, that's been my experience. But also, back to the tips, minimum wage requirement for a service worker is $2.15 an hour. There is a little loophole, though, that waitress never sees that check, because the system, ironically, has been built against waitresses and bartenders and waiters. This is why Trump is trying to fix this issue. This is why he's saying, we're going to fix this. We're going to do something for service workers, because it's a fucked up system. It's absolutely rigged. People, waitresses, bartenders, y'all think that they making hundreds of dollars a day. Bullshit. Bullshit. They lucky to walk out of there with $40, $50 a day. And yes, I'm talking about a Buffalo Wild Wings where there's drunk men buying beer and wings, and that waitress still only make a $5 tip off that table. Their tab was $200 between 4 people, and they leave her a $5 tip. How screwed up is that? That's what I'm talking about. And it's always the same type of customers that do the same behavior. Always the same type of customers. But, you know, once again, it is the industry, whether it's a Buffalo Wild Wings or a Hooters, anywhere that sells alcohol, you're going to have dumbasses everywhere. I mean, it's just how it is. I mean, they're going to be assholes if there's alcohol there. And even places like Buffalo, I mean, that's more of a kid-friendly environment. Not really, but, like, it's sports, you know. People are cheap. They come in, they're cheap. Yes, there's state law for $2.15 an hour, but you never see that because some weird loophole. And they say, oh, we're taking this for taxes. Well, okay, but I only made $150 the entire week working 6 days, so I kind of need that $80 now. Imagine making damn $280 a week. That's it. That's minimum wage. That's $7 an hour. That's 40 hours. $280 a week. That wouldn't even cover my gas bill for the week. And service workers, they do work hard. Well, I did. I worked in a bar too where nobody else worked. So I do think that they're not training them like they used to. I worked at one place and I was the only person that worked. It's part of the reason I quit. Part of the reason I quit, because why am I going to go to work and do everybody else's work and they take my money at the end of the day? Like, it would, y'all, people are so screwed up nowadays. So this was at the restaurant. They would throw me on Sundays and there would be nobody else there, and I was running a restaurant. You could fit hundreds of people in there if you wanted to. I think that it said like 100, I don't remember, 123 occupancy, and I'm running the entire restaurant for 10 hours on Sunday by myself. They did that because not only did they not want to hire anyone else, but the workers that they did have would be hungover from partying on the weekend. So they would throw me in there because they knew that I would show up and would not be, you know, coming off of dope. They were all doing drugs. And it ultimately, at the end of the day, I was having to do everybody else's work because nobody was ever there to do their work. And when they were there, they were too busy horsing around and worrying about people at the bar that they were trying to go home with at the end of the night. Like, it was crazy. And that's been my experience in most of the restaurant positions that I've had. I end up being the one that works. I worked in another restaurant here. It was inside of a pharmacy. And I was pretty much the only one that would take the initiative. But by doing that, that would cause the other girls to actually try. It was so weird. Like, when I first started working there, nobody worked. Okay? They would do the bare minimum and never take the initiative. They'd never go out of their way to be like, hey, can I get that for you? Can I help you? Here's a menu. Like, they would wait till somebody would ask for a menu. Do you see what I'm saying? Instead of greeting that customer with a menu and saying, here's your menu, they would wait. They would wait, and the customer would be sitting down at the table looking for a menu, you know, and they're like, oh, you need a menu? Yeah, he's been sitting there for 5 minutes waiting on a menu. What do you think he came here to build a rocket ship in the middle of the restaurant? What do you think he's here for? You think he's here looking for his long-lost dog? Like, of course, like, hand him a menu. So they would wait, you know, and it's little things like that that actually create a bigger picture when it comes to business. But I noticed after about a week of being there that me taking the initiative and doing things quickly and helping customers quickly, that it made the girls respond that way. I noticed how they would follow my lead when it came to my behavior. It's kind of crazy, but that really shows you a person's mentality. But that's also kind of good if girls want to learn how to be a better waitress, bartender, or whatever. I will say that most of the places that I go into, service is crap. If I had to give it a 10-star rating, most places that I get waited on, it's like a 2 out of 10. It's really sad. I understand why people don't want to tip when their service is that crappy. Their food is messed up. It comes out wrong. Nothing's running smoothly, you know. I get why a lot of people don't want to tip, but that was breakfast down there, and that guy had a sandwich and coffee and left her $1. And everybody down there was running around. They were trying, it was only like 3 waitresses in there. They're all trying to get these customers fed. And you see that she's busting her butt. I just don't understand how somebody can leave her with $1. And they're only open like 3 days a week. So she only gets 3 days a week to make money to take home to feed her kids. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I just got a whole nother level of empathy. I don't know. These smell good. We washed them with shampoo because I'm too cheap to go down the road to buy laundry detergent. It's fine. God dang, man. I'm so sick of these things biting me. It's because it's been raining. All that ivy out there. Close. God dang it, y'all. It got me. Again. God. Damn skeeters. Killing me. I hate them little suckers. They usually don't bother me. Smells really good. Good. Let's get some more quitters. I got $1. I got $1. I don't know. Maybe I've just been spoiled. I just know every time I've ever been, like, taken out to dinner date, my date always took care of the waitress, dude. Like, really good, you know? Like, I've never been with somebody that acted cheap like that. I've known one person that was my abuser, but he's like 80 years old. So that's why. That's what I'm saying. It's like this older generation, they don't recognize that these girls don't make nothing. I do. One of the few places that offered me a job was in Florida, and as soon as she said tip sharing, I said, no, I'm good. Because I already know what that means. So that means that I'm going to be doing all the work, and all these bitches going to be lazy, living off of my tips. And see, here's the thing about tip sharing. You have to pool your tips together, and the restaurant splits them up. So if Kevin over here gives me $100 tip, that $100 tip gets put in the pool, and it gets split between me and the other girls, and that's not fucking fair. And when I tell you that I work harder than 90% of the people when it comes to service industry, I just do, because I have energy, because I'm good at it. I can't help it. I can't help that I have a spark. Going into these places, though, that pisses a lot of girls off. I got bullied at the last 2 jobs because I work. Imagine getting bullied because you make other people look bad because they don't know how to do their job. They don't even want to. You come in and you're more than willing to do that job and do a damn good job at it, and it pisses them off. That's not a me problem. That's a them problem. You know what I mean? But that's the case 90% of the time. I'm running circles around these bitches. Literally. But once again, this is the type of place, too, that you see a lot of drug use, alcohol abuse, stuff like that, service industry. So I have to be careful getting at hired places like that because I can't be around anybody that is blatantly high. I had to deal with that back in January, and it really upset me I was going and looking at my stuff and I posted videos talking about how it upset me working with that cook that was high on heroin. And I told you guys, I said he'll never get clean. He'll end up dead. He will. He'll end up either in prison for life or dead because he has no ambition to get clean. I would go in the kitchen because I would have food orders and I would find him in the floor like this. Can you see me? Imagine being sober for years. Then you finally find a job and you have to see this every day. It was ridiculous. Ridiculous. You think anybody in that restaurant gave a shit about that man? Nope. Nope, nobody gave a shit. They never will. They're hoping he dies. Ain't that sad? Because they're stuck in misery too, doing their drugs. So him being on heroin doesn't make them, it doesn't, their bad features are not shining because his bad features are outshining their bad behavior. Does that make sense? It's really sad. Stay away from people like that, y'all. If you're working somewhere and you're fresh into recovery, or you've been clean for years like me, and you start a job where you're going to be around something like that every day, you need to start working on finding another job. Don't immediately quit. Hold on to that job as long as you can. But being someone who's been through the worst of worst when it comes to drugs, and then having to see that, it's not good for your mental health. It's not good for your sobriety. It's not good for your spirit. You got to find a way to get away from that. If you're clean and you're having to witness someone on drugs on a daily basis, there's gonna come a day where you're having a bad day and you're gonna be like, oh, that motherfucker has heroin in his pocket, and they're gonna be like, hey, friend, things happen. You can't trust yourself. That's why they say people, places, and things, because you can't trust yourself. You're an addict. People have bad days. You have bad moments. Sometimes you make a rash decision, and that's usually how relapses happen. You make a rash decision. It's typically when you're feeling on top of the world, which is so crazy. Like, you'll be so happy about life, things are going good, and then all of a sudden you're high, and it's like, that's why people, places, and things is so important, though. Monday, we're going to talk more about that. Tomorrow, that video, how to be happier, how to focus on being happier, how to start loving yourself is essentially what the video is going to be on. I'm going to do it tomorrow. We'll talk more about people, places, and things, and cutting toxic people out of your life, because if you're thinking about recovery, or you're in recovery and it's not going well, it's probably because of the toxicity that you are keeping around you. You have to find a way to make peace with cutting people out of your life. Like, that's literally the only way that you will ever have peace, is if you're the type of person that's able to be like, be gone. Be gone. Like, you have to learn how to be like, be gone. Like, I don't care if it's your mother, your father, your own child. For your own sanity, you have to learn to tell people to fuck off. Okay? Like, you have to have time for you, and learning to become content with being alone is the only way that true happiness can start. So I'm not saying to isolate yourself and hole up in the damn woods like the Unabomber, but what I'm saying is the people that you have around you, their behavior can impact your life and your emotions and your feelings, and sometimes they impact your thoughts, and you don't even know what you're truly thinking because this person has been brainwashing you for 16 years. So you got to get away. You got to have time for you. Get some peace and serenity alone. If you're not the type of person, if you can't stand being alone, this video tomorrow is for you. You got to learn to start to be happy. The way to be happy is to learn to be alone. And we'll talk about it tomorrow. But if you're working somewhere where people are doing stuff like that, like they're high, and oh my God, I worked at one place where I had my general manager and my assistant manager hooking up, and they would be in the office just banging. How uncomfortable having to hear that. Like, I could hear them while I was stocking shelves of a gas station. They'd be just going at it, honey. Sound like two raccoons fighting in a paper sack. Yeah, I quit. I sure did. I never even received my paycheck from that place. They owed me like $400, and I never even got my paycheck. I wonder, hell, that was one of the mom and pop's gas stations, though. I bet they don't even file. I bet they don't have. I left my vape. I wonder what happens if a business owes you money. Does it get sent to like the treasury or something, and then they call you and they're like, hey, remember back in '94 when you worked at this car wash? Well, we got a check for you from them. You never got paid. I wonder. This was a mom and pop Sitco, though. You guys saw my name tag the other day. Remember when I opened up that box and it had the name tag and it said Sitco, it said Brooke? That was when I worked at a gas station. I've worked at several gas stations. Listen, they put me in the... Y'all, they did. They put me on the roughest side of town at like 3 o'clock in the morning where people get... Listen, the last 4 people that worked there before me quit because they were robbed. They had guns in their face. And they put me, little old me, over there in it was the projects. I don't know what else to call it. I was trying to look for a better word, but y'all know and I grew up there, so shut up. I sure did. My grandma had a Section 8 apartment over there for 30 years, so I'm allowed to talk about it when I grew up there. I don't know what to call it. The not so great side of town, the unsavory side of town, the not so good side of town, the not so good, very bad side of town. Like, what do you want me to call it? You have to find a word that everybody knows. And it was projects. And it still is. It's over in High Point, North Carolina. If you know, you know, honey. Right there at the Carolina store. Oh. I said, Lord, I'm going to end up dead. That was years ago that I got hired there. And I quit because of that, because I felt like my life was in danger. The last 4 people that worked here quit because they were robbed. And then y'all hired little old me to work the graveyard shift by myself. And I can't have, I didn't have a gun. Every guy that came in there was hitting on me. I felt so uncomfortable. And it was, that's like the dope store. That's where everybody meets to buy dope. It's the last place I need to be. This wind is killing me. It's like a turbine. We can go put these window covers up while that's drying. I got some socks. I look rough as hell today. Sorry. It's okay. I can't help it. It's my face. I don't know. I think that sometimes I get going, like, running on my mania. And, like, I'm lying to myself about, like, my situation. I call it staying positive. But, things are kind of rough, and they're not looking up. And, the crazy part is I feel like a lot of people are new to this. I've been doing this for 2 years. This is what I've been doing for 2 years. Like, I'm tired. You know what I mean? At some point, I need to be honest with myself about the fact that nowhere is trying to hire me and figure out where to go from there, because I have not had one positive experience when it comes to the job market. Not lately. Hell, everybody I talk to, they sound confused as shit on the phone. That's another thing. How are you in hiring and firing, and you don't even know what's going on? These people call me, y'all, and they don't know anything. I'm like, I'm a felon, right? They're like, oh no, we didn't know, let me look. And then he's like, oh yeah, I see it. And I'm like, dude, you were gonna make me drive an hour and a half to this interview, and you would have immediately said, oh yeah, we can't hire you because of that felony. And they didn't even look on there, and it's on there. That's how I wasted thousands of dollars last year. 40 grand. Over, at this point, we're probably close to like 42, 43. Because I'm still having to drive to certain areas, and I have to drive to find Wi-Fi too, which is expensive. Sometimes I go to 5 or 6 different places, and they ain't got no damn Wi-Fi, and I have to drive to a whole another city. I have to go from Greensboro to Winston because or go from Kernersville to Winston because everywhere in Kernersville doesn't have Wi-Fi. Usually I can get it at the Starbucks, but I can't go there every day. But when I first started looking for work last year, well, I really never stopped, but I did take a break for a few weeks. Damn it. I can't get the shit to get in here. I'm like fighting with this. Can't get it to... I can't get anything to act right today. I would drive to a whole nother city for a job interview, and then I'd get there and I'd be like, yeah, you know I'm a felon, right? They'd be like, oh no, we didn't. Sorry to have you come all this way. And they could have just looked at the damn paperwork. I'm getting so annoyed. They don't care though. Half of them are wasting my time anyways. They know they're not going to hire me. They just call me to be nosy and see what happened. I've had so many of those. Alright, that one looks like it's in. It's about to get on my damn nerves. One guy said that he wanted to hire me as a busboy or something and was trying to scam me pretty much. He didn't want to pay me what he paid bartenders. He wanted me to bartend and even wanted me to teach his bartenders how to properly bartend, but he wanted me to be in the system as a busboy. I'm like, what are you talking about right now? Do you sound like a scam artist from the start? You know that, right? Because he was. Bartenders made a base pay. He didn't want to have to pay me that. He wanted to pay me minimum wage, which was bullshit. And that's the only one that even remotely sounded like in 4,000 different applications that sounded like he, had any sense. He didn't sound like he had sense. He's the only one out of 4,000 applications that even sounded like he might hire me. There we go. He was definitely off his rocker though. If I'm going to be bartending... Oh, it was about the tips. It was about the tips. That's right. I guess he didn't want me making bar tips. Well, if I'm bartending... I don't get it. If I'm bartending, I deserve tips. Damn it. Y'all, I need magnets. I have the material to make these like I want to make them, but I have not had time. When have I had time? I don't even have time for myself. Damn it. Where's my vape? Here we go. I got it. Alright, I did it. It's just so annoying getting it up there. Alright, oh, there's my vape. It's the only one I got left, so. Jeez Louise, I need to hit the pipe. I'm telling you. Damn it. Or break it. Let's check on these clothes. Here, I'm going to cut these back on for my regular followers that are not trying to be bullies. Where's the other pillowcase? There it is. Oh, we're going to put those tank tops in there too. And the shorts. Trying to fold this stuff up so that it doesn't get caught when I'm trying to get it out of the car. Because if it has the little strings on it, it'll get pulled out on the ground. Got both my pillowcases now. See these? You gotta put them inside the shirt, otherwise it's gonna be a pain in the butt. You're gonna end up losing it in a parking lot somewhere because of the strings. See? Let's go put this up. I'm laughing at Michelle. Some guy said something yesterday. I like to have died. It was so funny. Alright, so look. This is what I'm doing. Oh, wait a minute. Why is it doing that? Why is it blurry? So I've been putting my tank tops here. I ain't got enough hands. Socks, undies, shirts. I like to color coordinate them. Brown. So, a bunch of tank tops, sports bras, regular bras, underwear. I got kind of everything in there. These are shorts that are going to go over there. I just had this other sock. Oops. And I don't know where it went. I need to go to the gym. I feel like a lard. I feel like a tub of Crisco. All them biscuits and stuff I've been eating. I mean, I did want to gain weight, but you got to go to the gym when you're in a bulk, or your muscles are not going to grow. Just because I'm in a bulk doesn't mean that I can just eat and not work out. You're supposed to be working out too. But I haven't been. I've been a lard. I've been a lard. Oh Lord, I'm just a lard. Oh, damn. Can you sit still? You're always jumping off of stuff. You're gonna get hurt. All right. Last one. I'm so glad that this pillow wasn't ruined. This is that Martha Stewart collection, y'all. They're so comfortable. They're really good for being a lard. We washed these the other day. I need to pull that mattress cover off probably next week and do it. I usually do it like once a month. I've been kind of slacking. I mean, I have a sheet. We wash that sheet 2 or 3 days a week. So, something about biscuits and eggs, Tabby, just makes you happy. Nothing like, ain't it something special about like breakfast on like Saturdays and Sundays mornings, you know? There's just something, it just hits different on the weekends. like not getting out of bed till like 9 a.m. and getting a cup of coffee and kind of just being a lard for a little while, and then making you some breakfast. There's something special about breakfast on the weekends to me, but that's probably because I'm a cook too. I love to cook. All right, we got both of them in their cases. Callie, that's funny. Oh, you're funny. Be careful with sweetheart like that. Some woman will come scoop you up and steal all the child support. That could lead to a divorce.
Always been that small?
No. I was at 200 pounds last year. Year before last.
What in the world did you do?
Exercise. Diet. I know, nobody likes those. Energy too. But is that vitamin B? Yeah, those are good for you too. The energy, you know. Yeah, caffeine. No, I do feel better now that I lost the
Do
weight.
you have a physical job? I have a sit in the chair all day job.
You work over at the hospital?
Now, actually, I bought this just for the comfort. They
Oh.
look like scrub. No, I work for the Southeastern Freight Line.
Oh.
There, 28 years. Sit in the chair most of the time on the computer, on the phone. I have to make myself get up and move.
Yeah.
Got scoliosis in the back.
Oh no. That's debilitating.
Yeah, I am. Herniated disc. Going to physical therapy next week. Another injection in my back a week after.
They gonna do cortisol or what is it?
Whatever it is.
Yeah, hormone
I already
probably.
have one. They killed some, but the doctor I saw and the one that did it, I didn't take care of it, so I asked a different doctor that my sister-in-law did to do back surgery on her. So I feel more comfortable with him, plus he says he does his own injections.
Mhm.
He puts it in a different place than he sees.
They say it's good. It'll help.
It does help.
Yeah.
You can only get about, I don't know, about 4 of them a year. Maybe 3 months, but losing weight I know would help a big part.
Yeah.
I keep trying to make myself start walking.
That's a good place to start.
I know. I mean, at one time I was probably down to like, I've never been a little big. Yeah, I've definitely been on the other side of 200. I'm like 210. So I'd like to be about 180. If I get too small, I start with anorexic, like I can handle 170, 180. But that seems like a way far off goal. How long did it take you to lose yours?
Well, I cut sugar out. I was gonna say, do you drink those a lot?
Yeah, not a lot.
Okay. Yeah, that's like enough sugar for 3 people.
Yeah.
Those, yeah, I cut sugar out and then I just started walking. And I'd say that it probably took me about a year. I lost 80.
Okay, what about like breads?
I ate, you know, in moderation. I didn't eat sandwiches every day, but if I woke up and had, you know, some eggs and bacon, I'd make me a piece of toast.
Yeah, I know. I lost, like I said before. I know what it takes to do it.
The biggest thing is just consistency.
Yeah, just starting it.
Little
Once
changes
if
turn
you
into
ever
big.
get started with it, you know, you're okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I was years ago. I mean, I walked 5 miles a day.
Yeah.
And I felt so.
It's too hot to do that nowadays.
Well, that was another thing. I was kind of waiting for the weather.
Cools off.
I mean, I'm too old and fat to do it.
No, you're not. Don't say that. You're not.
71.
Oh. Well, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Thank you. Um, so let's make the bed real quick. She's sweet. 71, I would have never guessed that. I mean, I would have thought maybe 60s, but wow. She said that she's had an office job for her whole life, and she said that she's been sitting in a chair. It's done caused her to get scoliosis. She's got fractured or something about a disc. What is that, Brooke? It's a slip disc. Not good. Painful, painful, painful. I was in a car accident one time and it hurt my back, and I went to a chiropractor. And back pain is debilitating. It's like a toothache. Lord, it's some of the worst pain you'll ever go through. She said she wants to lose some weight. And she was asking if I've always been this little. No, I haven't actually. But for the most of my life, I was, you know. Mm, yeah, I do. Yeah. No, I know. Yeah, I do them piece to piece. Yeah. No, I didn't forget them. She was making sure I didn't forget my clothes. Anyways, walking. It's been so hot. I said, you can't really do that right now because it's so hot. I know this is inside out, but I'm doing that on purpose because there's a hole. I don't know where that came from. I don't know if it got snagged on something, but I don't want you to be able to see the hole from the front. So I turned it inside out, but it's fine. It still looks fine. I'm just wrapping this like a burrito is tight. Well, kind of like a tamale, actually. I'm folding this up like a tamale so that it'll hold that white piece in on the end. There we go. I can't get in here. Oh, I look so rough, y'all. My belly's hanging out. Sorry. Let me put my gut up. Excuse me while I put my gut up. Let's see if I can swing this around. No, you can't see it. I was trying to show y'all this end. It's not gonna work. I'm sorry. I gotta wrangle this thing like a bowl. No wonder my shoulder hurts. All right, trying to get as tight as possible. I'm gonna go around to the other side. All right. My shoulder. Oh. Oh, that was nice of her to tell me I still had laundry in there, because usually I do forget stuff. Not my laundry. I'm usually good about that, but I can't breathe. My Lord self is out of breath. So when I pull that end down there, this is going to tighten that up. I'm like trying to turn it into like a diaper, because I cut the mattress in half, essentially, almost, pretty much. I took about a foot off of it. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to show y'all, but I'm pulling, because this is very stretchy. I will say that I love this sheet. They say that getting something besides cotton will be cooler, but honestly, I love this. It's soft. It was a bed in a bag from Walmart for like $7, okay? It's super soft. Let's go see if that side... Where's my keys? Oh, no. They're right there. Oh, yeah, it did it. Okay. All right, it looks good. It's straight. It's very comfortable. It's a 12-inch Serta, or no, a 12-inch memory foam mattress bed in a box. Serta. I had a Serta before this one. That's why I said that. That's funny. So we got our new pillowcases. I need some water, you guys. I got cotton mouth. Oh. I have to consciously remember to drink water. It's a bad habit to like be dehydrated because you forget to drink, but that's ADHD. We will work all day long. I'm kind of glad that I have ADHD. It's like a superpower for me. It really is. I pick up on things that most people don't pick up. Well, that could be autism. I really need to get tested. I pick up on things that other people don't pick up on. I accredit it to my ADHD, but maybe it's autism. All right. Or I could just have a really great intuition. Probably. I mean, that's a fact, but there's another girl that I follow on here. She's pretty cool. She does ADHD stuff. It's so cute. She comes up with funny scenarios. She has long blonde hair, freckles, really beautiful white smile. Her teeth are super white. I can't think. She does all ADHD stuff. Oh, these things get hot.
Oh, yeah.
It's a gas system. I think the gas dries faster than the air ones.
Yeah.
There was a little old man that did his laundry. I want to say it was in New York, but I do remember it being a metropolitan area. I don't remember what city, but he come and did his clothes. And when he stepped one foot out the door, as soon as he stepped outside the door, the laundromat exploded. It was a gas leak in there, and he escaped death like that close. It's a great video to see. I mean, that's God working, but these places that still have the gas, it does scare me when I come in here.
Well, it's his time.
I don't think it'll happen. This place has been here for a long time though, right?
Oh, forever.
Like 20, 30 years?
Oh, for like 50 to 50.
50 to
I'm
70.
71, and it's been here as long as I can. So I know it's been here. It's here when I was
I wonder if it's the same family that's owned it for generations.
well, it's been here forever.
Clean. Man, I should have scrubbed my wheels with it while it was dirty, but it's okay. I hope you have a great afternoon. All right, you guys, we got it done. Sweet lady. She said this place has been here for like 60, 70 years. She said because it was here when she was born, and she's 71, she said. Y'all, that makes me even scareder now. Why does that make me scared? That means this place is old and that building's been there, and that's the type of building that you get a gas leak in, something that's that damn old. No, I'm sure they have to go through the fire department. They have to get inspections, so nothing to be worried about. I just have bad luck, so that would be my luck. She made it through all of that, and then she died in a dryer explosion in the laundromat. That video is wild. I mean, it's literally one of the best. I mean, that's like a miracle video. Like, there's no other way to say, like, that. The only person it could have been was God. Ugh, I'm struggling if you can't tell. This is my dresser. First of all, I don't know how to be neat in a confined space like this, okay? So don't judge me. More clothes. I'm going to put these underwear and socks in the door. Well, oh, this tank top can go in. That thing is getting on my damn nerves with its straps. I'm about ready to cut the straps off and re-sew them back on. We'll just put it in the door for now and put this up. Oh, she's a sweet little old lady. Be running into some of the sweetest people here. I hope she tips her server, though. Y'all know how old... My grandpa used to try to pay us 50 cents to vacuum... I'm sorry, not vacuum. To mow the front yard. He offered money to mow the front yard. I think it was my brother. He offered 50 cents, and my brother was devastated. Papa was born before the Great Depression, so, money was different back then. All right, so you can't really see my door because, there we go. So I just put socks and stuff in there, but you want to make sure that if you're using these little cubbies, you got to manipulate it because it will fall out on the ground if you don't. There we go. Shove them down in there, right? You got to make sure they're really in there. They are. All right. I used to keep that stuff in this door, but recently I realized that I could use both. I mean, I flip-flop. Sometimes I'll turn this into a drink door and it'll have nothing but proteins, waters, apple juice boxes, Capri Suns, All my drinks are right there now, though. Crap. Okay, so I'm going to leave this out because I'm going to the gym to wash my butt. And yes, I know I washed my car with that earlier, and I'm going to use it to dry my ass. Shut up. Some of y'all are like, somebody said, you shouldn't. That's what he said. He said, you shouldn't use that because you washed your car with it and you're washing your ass. Listen, buddy, it went in the wash machine. It's fine. Stop being perfect. You ain't gotta. I've got 2 other towels that are nice towels. That towel I've had for forever, so I just hold on to it. It's literally falling apart. I think it's an American Eagle flag from the, it's American Eagle. It's from the early 2000s, I think. It's fine. I mean, it's so thin, I've washed it so much, but I've had it since probably high school. There's no telling. It's from the early 2000s, so I just keep using it. It's thin. I don't want to, usually I don't take the big towel unless I'm going to, wash my hair because I don't need a big towel. I just need something to dry my body off with. I'm not washing my hair. You know what I want to do before we leave? I was going to say finish that food, but it's okay. Oh, wait. I need to get to the gym and wash my ass. I wish I knew where this other sock went. It's clean. I guess I'll just throw it in my dresser for now. I would usually use the bathroom in there since I'm already here and they have a bathroom here. A lot of places don't have restrooms anymore because people like to go in there and die. I think they're trying to get high. They don't mean to die. But regardless, it just so happens that business owners don't care either way. So they said, no, you will no longer have access to a bathroom and all homeless people have to suffer because of one bad apple's decision. When I had a drug problem, that was the last place you would catch me doing drugs. I was smarter than that. I'd rather take my ass to the damn woods where I know nobody is than go in a public restroom and try to shoot heroin. My anxiety could never, okay? Let me tell you, my anxiety could never. I don't understand, but, they're on drugs, so. My skin is looking a little dry. I'm going to put some of this real quick. Let's see if there's a difference in my face. I'm going to do one side. Let's see if there's a difference. This is that $1.25. It's retinol from the Dollar Tree. We're going to do one side. We're going to get my neck. And we'll see if the other side, if it looks different in a minute. I notice a difference already. That is wild. You not notice a difference already? I notice a difference already. I don't know if anybody else can see it, but I can. Let me let it set for a minute. It could just be that like the moisturizer is moisturizing, but I notice a difference. Look how that looks completely different than that. Y'all, skincare is like my jam. I really get into retinols and like plumping stuff, but that's crazy. Just, does it not look different? You see a difference? Okay, so I'm not tripping, but yeah. I mean, it's $1.25. I noticed I noticed a difference. It might be small, but it's still crazy that this is. Be careful if you find this. They're at the Dollar Tree. It's called the Global Beauty Care brand. You get 1.7 ounces for $1.25. It is retinol and it will burn your face. So be careful. Don't do what I do. But I literally just put it on this side of my face and not on this side. I mean, it definitely looks more moisturized. I notice a huge difference under my eye. But it could be a reflection from the moisturizer. I don't know. I see a huge difference under my eye than this eye. That's wild to me. I'm telling you, it's definitely worth it for a damn $1.25, you know? Worst case scenario, you have it for a rainy day, and like when you run out of your good moisturizer, your expensive stuff, you got this on backup, so you have something. I mean, seriously, I put this on my elbows, my thighs, my arms. You got to be careful though, because it is strong, and if you're not used to a retinoid, it's going to burn you. You got to start off slow, like a 0.3 or something. Make sure that you Google the ingredient list before you buy it to see how strong it is. I take it down my neck, and I usually put it on the backs of my hands too, and my knees. Just whatever is left over on my hands. It does help. And they just approved it for skincare, so you're going to be seeing retinols in body care soon, which is great. It's going to be low dose. It'll be like a 0.3 or a 0.1. It won't be like a 1 point, 5 retinol or anything. I think that the highest that it goes is 1 point. No, I think it might go to a 3. I don't know. We'll have to look into that. I love that stuff. I love tallow is a great. I've heard of that, Deborah. I've heard tallow is really great. Isn't it a multi-purpose too? I think tallow multi-purpose. You can put it in your hair. I don't know. I could be wrong. I need some lip stuff too. My little lips are dry. It's got lipstick on it. Go back for a different one. This one's melted all to shreds and there's something in it, but it's okay. We'll use the side that doesn't have anything on it. Yes. All right, that feels better. Where am I going? I need to know. Where am I going? Oh, yeah. Oh, I never did get that 5. I used that $1 bill instead. Good, because I might need that for food soon. More quarters left over. Whenever I do laundry the next time, I'll have to get more quarters because there ain't none in there. It's like literally maybe $1 worth of quarters in there. My house looks so good. It looks so good in here. How many days have we been cleaning? I feel like we've been cleaning for 3 days. We have. Started day before yesterday. It's a workout. You're always gonna, it's literally nonstop when it comes to cleaning in here, because I do have more space than a standard car. It's a lot more stuff to clean and a lot more space for there to be junk. Y'all saw the peanuts in my floor mat, right? There was trail mix in there, for God's sakes. It's just always a mess. It's part of car living. Unless you never eat in your car are. It's kind of the inevitable for there to be crumbs. My problem is I eat in my sleep, so I'm not paying attention. I'm like half asleep, half awake. Jordan's in the background preaching at me, okay? I've got one eye open, a flashlight on, probably my camera phone, trying to find something to drink and eat. You know how it is at like 2 o'clock in the morning when you wake up and you're in a slumber? Especially if you're on melatonin or a nighttime sleep aid. You are not there. It's like a cyclops stumbling through the house, opening up random packages of Doritos, trying to find leftovers in the fridge, drooling on yourself, looking a hot mess express. I guess in the confusion, I just dropped trail mix everywhere. I think I fall asleep with it a lot. I fell asleep with it that one time we had to pull the whole mattress out. There was sunflower seeds everywhere. Those are so little too. And the pumpkin seeds. Not good. I fell asleep with my hand straight in the bag in between my legs, like reverse dinosaur hands. Usually I'm like this, but this was down here like this in a bag of trail mix. Oh my God. It was everywhere. I'm still finding sunflower seeds. Months later. Oops. What is that noise? Where do you go? I don't know if I trust that KFC. They shut it down for a while and just opened it back up. Every time I've been through there, they never have anything ready. I'm like, I don't get that. Like, if you're a fast food place, you're supposed to have stuff on standby. Don't y'all have a warmer to stick the damn chicken strips in? They're like, yeah, but if we do that, people complain that they're old. Well, how long did you leave them in there for? 12 hours. Well, of course. Like, you know, like, I don't know. I'm in it to go, like, 5 minutes, you know, for you to drop some chicken. KFC is one of those places. And Hardee's, they have some banging chicken. They really do. Hardee's has some really good hand-breaded chicken tenders that are really good. But you gotta wait 10 minutes for them to damn cook them. I don't know. I guess they're not as fresh if they cook. I mean, I get it somewhat, but I also worked at Sonic, and we had 3 different warming drawers for different foods. So when people would come through, we already had stuff. It'll be fine if they're not setting for 2 or 3 weeks, honey. You were blessed. 100%. Ninja KFC or McDonald's. It's like, are you kidding me? Not an employer, you even applied for the job. So I was a felon dude and nobody else denied me. That's why. Because I heard that Waffle House hires felons, you know? But they look at me and they're like, what are you doing here? At a lot of the jobs that I apply to. Seriously. I can always, like, I'm like, and I'm honest, you know, I'm a felon. They're like, well, when did this happen? Like 2009. Come on. Beep, beep, you got the key to the Jeep. What is under my nail? I think I got deodorant under my fingernail. We did put some on. That stuff don't work worth a damn, by the way. I got it from the Dollar Tree. It ain't worth a damn. It's some kind of Teen Spirit. Oh, it's a lady's speed stick. It ain't worth a damn. Trash. Throw the whole thing in the trash. I just try to use it since I bought it, even though it doesn't work. I will never understand people riding your ass. Like, dude, get off of me. I can't do that, you guys. Like, I always keep my safe driving distance because you're supposed to. But there's always some shit tard right on my ass. Right on my ass. Like, always a Jeep, too. Always. They always ride my ass. What is up with the passive aggressiveness? There's so much aggressiveness on the road. This passive aggressiveness on the road. I swear to God, people see my Chevy and they just come for me. The cowboy hat probably doesn't help either. And then the American flag. Jesus. Okay, I get it now. I get it. I can't help you chose a Jeep, Karen. I didn't even choose this truck. This truck chose me. Real talk. I went to go buy a beater. And they're like, no, we can't do that for you. Yeah, I'm sure you can't. You gonna squeeze me for shit I ain't even got, ain't you? Like trying to get blood out of a turnip. And they did. Actually, I got a phenomenal deal on this truck. So it's not even that bad. But still, it's been a struggle because of the economy. So it does stress me out. It leads to all of my stress. This damn truck. Between gas and regular maintenance. I wanna know why everything is so damn expensive. They're gonna start charging us to breathe next. Watch. You just gonna sit there all day? I reckon so. Damn, buddy, you probably don't need to be driving. Grandpa went and got him a Nissan. He should have got a Prius because he doesn't know how to whip that thing. Big ass Nissan Titan Pro 4. And he don't even have the capacity. His little dinosaur arms can't even turn the wheel. He's struggling. He's like... Oh, y'all couldn't even see it. Hold on. He said his little dinosaur arms were struggling. Like, reach out and touch it, Grandpa. He couldn't get his arms on the steering wheel. He's sitting at the red light trying to make a left-hand turn going... Sir, you should have got you a Prius. I bet he don't know how to park either. How much you want to bet? I bet we could go find him. His parking job's going to be crooked as hell. Makes me so mad. They be on the road holding people up, y'all. It ain't right. There needs to be a driver test for old people. It's sad because my mama... She stopped driving. She got diagnosed with glaucoma. And she stopped driving. And Pawpaw used to have to take her everywhere. But when Pawpaw died, do you think she tried to get out on the road? Hell no. You know, and I know a lot of people, like, they have to. Because they don't have nobody to help them. It's sad, but there's other people. I be seeing them with kids in the car. And I'm like, what the hell? I'm like... Your daughter or son lets you take them kids and you can't even drive and you out here picking them up from school. Y'all, there's other times where it's extremely dangerous. I see situations where it's dangerous. Papa likes his new truck, I hope. It was a nice Pro 4. That's what I wanted when I got my truck. I wanted the Nissan Titan with the Cummins diesel engine in it. I'm so glad that I don't have that now. Did I lock it? It's hotter than hell out here today. We're walking in the Dollar Tree. You need something? Oh, they got all that breast cancer stuff. That's cute. Ooh, I love organizers. We're not buying but snacks, what we need. Not none of that. I need food. They do be having some cute hair clips. These work good. That's good brand. Those are the ones that I had last time. Oh, that's cute. Oh, it's got bows on both sides. That's kind of tacky. Sorry. I need laundry detergent. I mean, it's a little late now, but it's okay. Nope. Here it is. Where's my, there it is. $5. Alright, all in one. I'm wondering if I want some cleaning supplies. I need one of these. Ooh, I've never seen this one. I want to smell this one. I think I like the original better. Oh, they got another one? Oh, this is Tide Plus Downy. Negative. Yeah, the little blue one. Yes, this one smells so good. It's my favorite. I just got on this kick. My grandma used this, but I don't know why I never have. I don't know. I just got on it though, and I love it. It makes your clothes smell so much better and longer.
I show to the front.
Peppermint. That keeps animals away. Damn. Hold on one second. That keeps peppermint keeps wild animals and bugs away. We're gonna try one of these 30 wipes. Y'all know I love my baby wipes. Smells really good. It says multi-surface cleaning wipes. I've never tried them. We'll try them. I'll try it. It says made with plant sourced fibers. It's supposed to be a better way of cleaning. So we'll try it once. Let me just make sure that there's nothing like razors. I've got one razor. I want to see if they have a Bic. They do have Bic, but that's the one-bladed razor. I don't like those. Be careful with those. They're easy to cut yourself with. I don't see the one I like. It's okay. I still got a razor. That deodorant. I don't know where my other one went. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. I'm going to grab this because I don't know where my deodorant went, so we're just going to grab this one. It smells really good. It's bergamot and wood. I'm getting stressed in here. Excuse me. So I'm looking for the trail mix. They usually have it in these little... I tried one of these last time. It was really good. I'm wondering if I want to do this one. It's got nacho cheese, corn sticks, honey roasted peanuts, sesame sticks, mini twisted pretzels, honey mustard pretzel pieces, and Cajun toasted corns. I'm going to grab one of those. It says sweet kickin' mix. It sounds like it's like spicy and sweet. I do love trail mix. Here we go. Do they have my favorite? Yes. I'm going to grab one bag of the... It's got these, it's got peanuts, cranberries, almonds. Those are like yogurt flavored raisins. They're really good. That's a new one. I stopped buying this. This used to be my favorite, but they stopped putting the sesame sticks in it. There's barely any sesame sticks in there anymore. It's all peanuts. A lot of things have changed since COVID, let me tell you. My trail mix is one of them. Alright, sugar-free. We're gonna grab some of these. 5 is good. Is that sugar-free? Usually they have, some of these will be sugar-free. You just gotta search them out. Ooh, cookie butter cream. Shut the front door. That looks so good. Sugar-free. Here we go. Oh, these are the hard ones, though. So did I tell y'all I almost died? I did. I choked on one of these. My dad had to give me the Heimlich on the side of the highway. It was crazy. I left my grandma's house and I choked on one of those when I was maybe 5 or 6. It was pretty intense from what my mother said. Go ahead and grab one of those. I want to grab 2 because I go through those pretzels quick, but... Oh, coconut water. Has this got the pieces? Without coconut pieces. No, with coconut pieces. This water, not only are these delicious, but they barely have any sugar in them. Just 6 added sugars in the whole can, which is not much in comparison to some of the other ones. And this is 90% coconut water. So it's really good. I love these, and it's got little pieces of coconut in them. I'm gonna grab 4 of these. I have water, but I do like the bigger ones so that I drink more. I'm gonna grab one of these. Actually, 2 of these. I'm grabbing 2 of these big alkaline waters. We haven't been drinking enough today, y'all. There we go. Ugh. Okay, no wonder my shoulder hurts. I found the culprit. All right. Oh, orange juice. Where's my boxes? Where's my juicy juice orange juice? This is a scam. Where's my damn orange juice? Dang, man. Well, it doesn't look like they have any. It doesn't look like they have any. See, that lady was talking to me at the grocery store, and she was asking me, you know, how I lost weight and stuff. Word of advice, you can't have nothing on this aisle. Not one thing. You can't eat stuff like this if you're going to be trying to lose weight. None of this. Not even in moderation. Stay away from it. This side is more of a healthier option, as you can see. But everything in moderation when it even comes to this side. Maybe like once a week, have some noodles. Soups are good. Soup, salad, beans. We love baked beans on a diet. Those are great for you. Any kind of vegetables. Well, actually, I lied. If you want dry fruit, this dried fruit would be perfect for you. This stuff's great. Popcorn is alright. But 90% of that you want to avoid. I do want to grab one of these chili. I'm going to grab... Man, they don't put nothing in these anymore. It's barely a third full. I'm not spending my money on that. That's bullshit. It's a ripoff. Alright. So I pretty much just got water, some trail mix. Water and trail mix and laundry detergent. Where is... Ooh, they got squishies. I love elephants, y'all. And monkeys, too. They're some of my favorite animals. Ooh, and the little moo cow. This is what I got. Sorry. Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good. Hope you are.
Yes. I like to put my bogey up while I'm waiting for them to cash me out.
I'm not understanding. So all this medical malpractice has been around the same time.
And they actually have some cute bowls, y'all. Look at this. I was looking at these. These are so adorable to me. They say thankful on the inside. They have some little glasses too, these, with the little pumpkins, and they say thankful. I think they're adorable. They had some with some bees too this past summer, and sunflowers that were really cute. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you. So 17 was approved on my card, and then the rest will be on here.
And you're 936.
So it'd be 936 on my card.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm talking to myself.
Oh, no, you're fine.
There we go. Thank you.
Oh, you're like, what? You want your receipt?
No, you're fine. You have a great one.
You have a great day as well.
Oh, thank you, the channel. I can't see. Thank you for the sticker buy. He was nice. Oh, so it was $30 almost, 28, 27 and some change, 28. You gotta round up. This water is so heavy, my arm's about to fall off. All right, now we gotta, I'm throwing this away because I'm not gonna eat it and I'm wasting space. Ouch. I do want a coconut water. Spilling stuff everywhere, bro. I'm gonna put these drinks in this door so they're not falling out the dang bag. I'll just set them up here because they're falling out. I can't even get that one in there. Oh, crap. Is it even gonna fit in there? Barely. The other one I already opened. It's falling in the damn floor. Oh, damn, I forgot I got a gallon of water open, too. It's all right. Can never have too much water. Damn it. All right. Gotta find somewhere to throw this away. Damn it, I bet there ain't nowhere right here. Nope. I don't know what I was thinking. Thinking that there's a trash can out here. Of course there's not. Nowhere has damn trash cans anymore. It's unbelievable how hard it is to throw away damn trash. It was hot. Jealousy doesn't look good on you. It doesn't look good on anyone, actually. It's unbecoming. It makes you look parched. Oh, I love that. You look parched. It's like another way of calling a bitch thirsty. You know what I mean? You get it? They're parched. They can't help it. They can't help that they act like a fan. Parched. I'm going to McDonald's to throw away some trash. Can you come on before I hit you in your ass? Of course he's damn dying behind the wheel. Everybody around here is. I swear to God, this town is nothing but old people. Seriously, I swear, it's all boomers. Everybody after their generation moved out. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm going to run you over. He's running out. You ran. Thank God he stopped. I am sweating so bad. My top lip. They ain't even got no fucking trash bag in it. This is what I'm talking about. We walking in there to throw this trash away. I'm sick of this shit. This is why people litter. I've never littered, but this is why they litter. I'm just telling you. The mind of a criminal. I've never littered, though. Thank God. But how many people's going to go through the trouble of doing what I'm doing right now? I mean, it's damn near impossible. Damn trash can sitting over there, and it's no darn bag in it. It's everywhere. Everywhere I go, there's no trash cans because they don't have workers to clean it up. Don't be naive. Damn world's collapsing. Look at that. Take out the trash. That includes putting the bag back in there, doofus. When they tell you to take out the trash, that includes putting a clean bag in the trash can that you took the trash out of. Lord, have mercy. I can see this conversation later playing out. Manager has employee pulled out here. They're both looking at the trash can. She says, you got to put a bag in it. Jesus. She never thought she'd have to tell him that, but here we are. Common sense is not that common, apparently. Hell, maybe they're like Walmart and they've ran out of bags too. Maybe they've ran out of bags too. It's hilarious. Y'all remember that day? No bags in Walmart. Good thing I didn't come to do any grocery shopping. Why is my air not working? It is that hot. I'm sick of the heat. It's been a miserable 2 summers, you know? Like, miserable. My top lip's sweating. I might need to wash my hair. Jesus. Come on, Teresa, let's go. You hear that? We might need to stop and take that and put that out somewhere. Oops. It ain't never moved before. Damn, get in a car accident and damn thing fly out. And shit is so good. It's like a snack in a can. How convenient when you're driving. Oh, it's so beautiful. Beautiful country. Beautiful. Peaceful. There ain't no people. There ain't no people. There ain't. I have to watch out for deer during. Yep, sure do. It's unbelievable. You know, it's crazy. Because nobody told me that. I did. Every time. Just as scary as the last. Hell, my boss had one run into her. She said she was eating a taco at the time. And when I think about this, it's so funny. So she's eating a taco going down the road, and a deer hits her on the driver's side. A deer runs right into this little Prius. Boost my bow. I'm gonna. He's like, this little kid. He's like, where did the taco? Why is there taco and cheese all over your car, nanny? It's because the deer hit her when she was eating a taco, and the shit went everywhere. Hilarious. Hilarious. Great story. Nanny, why is there cheese all in the floor?